Now to a WTOL 11 exclusive. We sat down with U.S. Senator Jon Husted in his hometown of Montpelier.
Senator Husted was named to that role by Governor Mike DeWine after then Senator J.D. Vance was elected to vice president. And tonight, we're learning more about his life story.
Steve Iwanek, he had a chance to speak with some of the senator's childhood friends and coaches. And Steve, they're proud to have their small town in the national spotlight right now.
Absolutely, guys. There were a lot of pride I could feel in those conversations. But just be clear, this story is just about the person, not the politician, who grew up in the village of about 3,900 people out in Williams County and credits his roots to where he is today.
Small town roots, values, hard work, personal responsibility, family, faith. All the things that are important. The values I think you get when you grow up are the values you carry with you the rest of your life if you stay grounded. And so for me, I'm still that guy.
He may be a familiar face in Washington now, but here in Montpelier, he's still just Jon.
The community is extremely proud of him. Never heard a bad word said about him from the community.
Senator Jon Husted's life started here as a kid who grew up on country roads.
I grew up here on rural route number 2 on County Road J, outside of Montpelier, Ohio.
Adopted as a baby by Jim and Judy Husted, Jon says he was raised on strong values and even stronger work ethic.
My dad worked 2 jobs a lot of the time. We came from a family of hard workers. You know, we lived rural, so you had to mow the yard or do whatever, something. You had a responsibility to around the house to keep things going.
That work ethic carried him through Montpelier schools, where he didn't just participate, he dominated.
So he was all around, pretty well gifted athlete, but he worked at it too, and a great teammate.
Football, basketball, baseball, track, Husted did it all, and he still holds the school record for most touchdowns in a single game.
5. Wow. And I can still remember vividly some of them. One of them was a punt return, I know for sure. He was our punt returner.
Even as a kid, his talent stood out. Just ask childhood friend Robert Kimball.
Little League Baseball. We were on opposing teams. I remember him hitting dingers one right after the other in Little League, so that was a lot of fun to watch.
The Husteds left an impression on nearly everyone around them. Next-door neighbor Tammy Duchesne says her family knows that well.
They also went up to our church at Sacred Heart Church, and really close family. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard anybody that didn't like him.
From Friday Night Lights to the national stage, his community back home has never lost their pride in the kid from Montpelier.
He's always gotten along with people. I mean, you asked me what he was like in the classroom. He always got along with people. So, I mean, that's got to be one of his strengths, along with his work ethic.
I think it's a great thing. I mean, any small town kid in the United States ought to be thinking, well, I can do that if that's what I want to do.
Senator Husted has quite a unique story, and he brings a unique perspective to the U.S. legislature, especially coming from the Buckeye State. I had the chance to sit down with him one-on-one for more than half an hour earlier today. We talked about everything from tariffs and the impact on industry in Northwest Ohio to the vice president fumbling the national championship trophy earlier this week. And we talked a little bit about what this means for Ohio, this moment, especially with so many senators from the Buckeye State. We're working to post that full discussion on WTOL 11 Plus. Download it on your TV and watch for free.